Jake and Jeff, or maybe I should say Bull and Goat, welcome to the Sipping Point.
Oh, thanks, Laurie, for having us.
Awesome. Well, we're going to do a great event together coming up on June 7th, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit. But if folks don't really know about the Bull and Goat Brewery and everything you do there, let's start with how did you two crazy guys come to start the brewery? And I think you need to explain the name, the Bull and the Goat, and where that comes from as well.
Yeah, that sounds great. So, Jeff and I have known each other forever and have had a great working relationship before we started the brewery. And I call him an old ornery ass goat, and he calls me the bull because I bull my way through things. So,
Nice. I like that.
it's a good partnership. And in regards to starting the brewery, I mean, we started out of a little 200 square foot garage, walking our beer up into the center of town back in 2016. And since then, I've opened up a tap room. We actually have a nice little distillery and make great cocktails and great beer. So it's been a long ride. Next year will be our 10th anniversary, which is awesome. So if you haven't seen us, come and see us. And if you have seen us, come see us again.
Love it. Congratulations. That's a big milestone. Just starting a business, but staying in business is the hard part, as I'm sure you guys know. All right. Well, I know I got the pleasure of visiting to map out our event that we're doing in June, and you have a really fun, inviting tasting room it's a shuffleboard.
Mm-hmm.
There on the front, right? And it seems like a really cool, chill place to hang out and have a beer. Tell me about, we'll start with the beers because I know you make some spirits as well, but tell me about the breadth of the different styles of the beers that you produce.
Okay, you want to tell her where we started?
Sure. Well, when we started making beer, we came with an amber, and we made a lot of bad amber. But we wanted to try to make that beer drinkable, and we did. Finally, that was our first beer. It's the Frank Amber, still on tap today. It's one of our core beers. So we eventually added an IPA and a porter, and we made those three beers until we could make them in our sleep, basically. And for a small brewery, I think we're fairly consistent on those beers. We don't blend. Each batch is its own batch. Anyway, they're three of our main core beers. They're always on tap. And we've got 5 other beers that pretty much rotate through. And we make about 40 different beers right now.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Well, one of the beers that you make is a hazy IPA that you call Tushy. And that's what I have here right behind me. I got a 6-pack when I was visiting. Although I must say, I tried your lager and I loved that. So if you just if you're not into the fancy beer styles and you just like a nice light beer, you guys have something for those people as well. So not everybody loves IPAs, although I know it is the most popular style going these days. But this is a hazy IPA, and I see on the can it's flavored with mango. What was the inspiration to make this?
So that was actually one of my kind of beers that I was interested in making with something fun. It's just super light. We wanted to have something that you could drink a lot of. And when we made it, this was quite a long time ago. We wanted it to be playful and different. So we added some mango to it, added a little bit of lactose, and yeah, it just turned out like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's very delicious. And one of the reasons why I'm not a huge IPA is that they're very bitter sometimes. And this is not. And maybe it's the mango that helps balance out the bitterness of the hops. I feel like this is a good IPA, maybe for people who don't want to go all the way, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. No, I was going to say, I mean, it's a good one. Definitely one of the ones that we sell quite a bit of. We have it in a bunch of different restaurants, so it's definitely well received.
Nice. And I should say that for those of you who are listening, the guys are right out in front of the brewery right there, sipping along with me because I am tasting the Tushy right now. And they even have a couple of cigars. Those of you watching this on YouTube, because you're watching. All right. So how did you cross over from making the beers to making spirits? I know when I visited, we saw you were making whiskey at the time. Tell me about the spirits that you make and how that all started.
That was back in around 2020, so about 5 years ago, and we got into distilling at home, which is illegal. But we were like, if we're gonna do it, let's try to actually get a license and do it the right way. So we got a license and started farting around with a bunch of different stuff. Our favorite thing to make is whiskey. We do a release every year. Takes a long time to make whiskey, obviously. So we've got a few different barrels back there. But we got clear liquids too, if you guys like vodka or gin or rum. We do a lot of those. And we actually make an in-house tequila. Can't call it that because it's not made in Mexico. It's an agave spirit. and it's made with 100% organic agave nectar, and it's also delicious. We sell almost as many margaritas as we sell beers, believe it or not. So if you're a margarita fan, might want to come check it out.
Best margarita ever.
I love that.
Ever.
Well, Cinco de Mayo is coming up, so I'm sure you're getting those ready. That'll be happening as well. So, all right. We are doing an event together, which I'm very excited about. It's all part of Maryland Crafted, and it's going to be downtown Centerville on June 7th from 12 to 5. But we've cooked up a little VIP experience that you guys are going to host there at the brewery. Only 30 people can join us. It's going to be small and intimate. But tell me a little bit about when people arrive, what will happen, and you've got something planned for them when they first arrive.
Yeah, so we've got a pretty cool little spot here. We've got our tap room behind us. We've got a beer garden to the left of us right now. Behind that, we've got a canning area, a distilling area. So when you get in, we'll get a glass, we'll get you something to sip on. We'll take you around and show you the different operations that we have, kind of how we started and what we like to do, which is really just mainly have fun. And from there, we'll bring you back in. I think, Laurie, you're going to take over, right, and do some tastings.
After you give them a little beer and a little tour, they're going to sit down and we're going to have 4 pairings set up for them. One with one of your beers. I don't think we want to give away what that's going to be. And paired with a food pairing. And then there'll be 2 wines also with pairings. And then we are finishing with your margarita, which
absolutely
sounds delicious. So people are going to have to try that out. So I will be leading people through a guided tasting of the 4 pairings. I'm going to share a little bit about, my comedy, what I think is funny about being in the wine world. You guys can probably relate. And we have some games and some other things we're going to do. So it's going to be totally interactive and fun because I'm just like you guys. I mean, yeah, you can make wine complicated and serious, but that just sucks all of the fun out of it. So I'm going to stick with the fun theme that you guys are handing them off to me with. And then we'll go through our 4 and people will be juiced up for the Maryland Crafted event and they'll be able to just slide right into the event because we'll have them checked in and they'll have their VIP credentials.
Yeah. Right on. And then, afterwards, the event's always a ton of fun. Centerville's hosted it for a couple of years now, and there's just a lot of cool crafts up in town. The town's beautiful. It's one of the oldest towns in the country. It actually has the oldest working courthouse in the country, which is really neat. A lot of history here, so just a really, really good time.
That's awesome. And there are over 20 different Maryland-made wine, beer, and spirits that will be at the festival that you'll be able to get tastings from. There'll be food trucks. There'll be Maryland artisans that will be selling wine accessories and other things there. So there's a lot to do. But I don't know about you guys. One of the things that I get super excited about, other than our VIP event, which is going to be killer, is the music. And one of the bands that will be there is Chesapeake Suns. Have you guys seen them before?
I've not seen them personally, but
yeah, they were here last year. So that's
my
first.
Lots of classic rock and just a really fun event to just walk around, taste beer, wine, and spirits, listen to great music, eat amazing food, and maybe do a little shopping. So I'll be emceeing the music stage as well. But if you have not gotten your VIP tickets to join us, the event's going to start at 11 a.m. So it's basically going to be pre-gaming for Maryland Crafted. And you can go to thewinecoach.com and click on events. And there you can have a link to buy the VIP ticket or a regular ticket as well. If folks want to come out and visit you, if you happen to be in the Maryland area or you live in the Maryland area, let them know how they can find out about the Bull and Goat and when they can come check out your tasting room.
Yeah, so Bull and Goat, and go to bullandgoatbrewery.com, and our affiliate, the distillery, is Old Courthouse Distilling. I'm in honor of the oldest working courthouse here in town. So oldcourthousedistilling.com, and yeah, go check it out. We're open just kind of off hours, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 to 9, and Saturday, 2 to 9. It's cool. If you come in and grab something to eat in town, we offer really, really great cocktails, really, really good beers. So good family atmosphere, and sometimes we party a little late, and sometimes get into the evening. So you might be here past.
I love it. Well, if you're looking for great beer and spirits and to have fun, you got to check out and meet the Bull and the Goat. I'm excited to see you guys in a couple of weeks for our VIP experience. And I really appreciate you sharing this Tushy with me, this mango hazy IPA. And I just want to thank you for coming on the Sipping Point. And I'll see you soon.
Awesome. Thank you, Laurie.
Cheers.
Can't wait to see you. Bye.